Happy Halloween. The market shows weakness toward the end of October. Did the bulls just fumble? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, we talked about the fact that the bulls had the advantage as the NASDAQ did push up over Friday's highs, but was unable to hold that level and retreated most of the day on Wednesday. And now the question is, have the bulls fumbled? I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500 and the NASDAQ. Highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, before we jump into the charts, we are going to take a look at our indicator. It's called IWJ Pivot Point Pro. We made it ourselves. It is absolutely crushing. We show it to you every single day. You can check any of my videos in the past. This indicator kills. It gets you in at tops and bottoms. But instead of me talking about it, let's see it on the chart and how simple it is to use. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 5-minute SPY chart. That's what we use to day trade. This indicator is built for the SPY. It is also built for TradingView. You do need a TradingView account for this indicator, and you need real-time data for the ES and the NQ. Those are the necessities in order to use the indicator, but it makes it super simple. You don't have to look at 100 things. You don't have to look at Keltner channels or Bollinger Bands or volume or anything else. You just wait for the indicator to tell you to buy, and you buy, and you wait for it to tell you to sell, and you sell, and you'll absolutely kill. Let's look at how it did today. Right here, it got in almost at the bottom, the second bar from the bottom, and it absolutely rocketed higher. Another 2-point win on a day trade, easy. You can see there was no in the red here. It just went straight up. We just collected and all the way up until they sold here. This sell was a little unfortunate. The sell was a little unfortunate as it did miss our exit objective just barely for our first profit take here. So we actually did get stopped out on that one, which kind of stinks. But this sell here was awesome. Straight down, across, and then straight down. You can see it had not quite the top, but very close to the top, and had the big move nailed again. You had a couple buys here that were losers if you were taking them. I don't trade after 10 o'clock, which is right here. So the only trades I had were the buy, one sell loser, and a big sell winner. And then the buy sell at the close was a winner as well. So absolutely killing it, guys. It's so super simple. It gives you the big moves. It gets you in at the right time. It doesn't wait until the move is over. Most indicators are lagging or behind. This is a forward-looking indicator, and it takes all of the hard work out of trading and makes it super simple for you. It's very easy to use, and it's really awesome. And if you want to get it, here's how you do it. There's a link down in the description of this video. You can click that link, and it will take you right over to our webpage, where you can get it there. If you want to go straight to investwithjacob.com, you can do that as well. It'll be under membership plans, TradingView indicators, and courses. It's right here for $59 a month or $5.90 for the year. You save 2 months by getting the yearly price. It's $59 for a month, and it will pay for itself so quickly you won't even believe it. And here's what I'll do. Because I believe in this so much, because I've seen it work, because I understand it, and I want you to be successful, I'm going to give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. You get this indicator, use it for a month. If it doesn't give you winning trades, if it doesn't do what I'm showing you on the screen, shoot me an email and say, hey, this wasn't for me, and I'll refund your money and take away the access to the indicator. It's that simple. I believe in it that much. I know you guys will too. Check it out. You're going to love it. All right, guys. Now, let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys. So here we are on the 1-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and I talked about this being an ugly pattern to the upside, but the bulls were holding support and the bulls were pressing, and as long as they were above support and the NASDAQ was looking to break out, they were in control. However, they have failed to break out here. They failed to break out again, and it's very likely they're going to come down and test the bottom of the range at 5,800. And if they break through that, we're looking at 5,740, then 5,725 pretty directly. And I do think that there's a fair chance that they will, at a minimum, test 5,800, but I do think they will push through last Wednesday's low at that point. So right now, we are still in between our two key levels. So it is still chop. It should be expected that this is very ugly and choppy until we get through one of those levels. But I would expect them to come down and test 5,800 at a minimum before trying to come back up. If they break 5,800, we're looking at 5,740, then 5,725. Now, is it possible they can break directly higher? It is. It would be a very ugly pattern, and something different than this 1-2 setup that we'd have to see based on structure and how it comes out. So is it possible they can push higher? Yes. Is it our primary thought? No, I do think that they will try to push lower, at least to 5,800 and potentially lower than that. Over on the NASDAQ, Okay, so on the NASDAQ, they broke out over Friday's high, or didn't break out, they pushed up over Friday's high. They poked above it, they failed, they came right back below it, and they are failing down to that level I said they needed to hold, that 20,444 level. If they fail there, we're looking at a pretty good move down to 20,211 into that 20,000 support down here where the next key level is. If they are able to break this 20,000 support, then we would be looking at the 19,500 to 19,200 areas. We'd be looking at 19,833 and then the 19,200 to 500 areas after that. So big test coming up at the 20,444 area. They've already tested it a little bit. As long as they can stay above it, we can still be bullish here. However, this is a failed breakout and then a breakdown here that I do think will at least test, if not break down below this and come to test this 20,000 level. So NASDAQ had its chance to break out and be bullish. They failed. They came back down for now. It doesn't mean the bull move to the upside is over. It means that right now the bears do have control. The bulls have fumbled. They had it across the goal line, fumbled right at the goal line here, and turned over and gave power back to the bears. For the bulls, they're going to want to hold this 2444 area and then break back over the high they made on Tuesday. If they can do that, we should see a squeeze toward that 21,000 area. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to the webpage. Once you're there, check out our membership plans area. We have 2 incredible monthly plans, and they both come with a 7-day free trial, because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, and become part of our trading team. We also have our educational material. We have our Elliott Wave 4 beginners course, as well as our advanced Elliott Wave course. And these courses are helping people understand these complex structures in a way that makes sense, helps them navigate these difficult markets, and even how to trade them. It's an incredibly useful course on market psychology and how levels work and how to find key levels. In our advanced course, we go through all of the more complex structures like the advanced fib levels, the diagonals, the double and triple threes, the flats, triangles, and how to trade Elliott Wave. As you can see on the screen, our members are loving this course. It is helping them make money and understand complex patterns. However, if you are new to Elliott Wave and you're just getting started, we have our Elliott Wave 4 Beginners online course. This course is helping real traders make real money and finally understand the market in a way that makes sense. It can be so confusing when good news sends the market down, see earnings, or bad news sends the market up, see war. That's because the news doesn't matter. What matters is key levels, what happens when those key levels hold and what happens when they break, and you will know using Elliott Wave, and this gives you a huge advantage over the rest of the market. Now this course here is 25 videos where we go through 3 sections. Your introduction, where we go through your expectations, your mindset and emotion, the KISS method, and why it works. We go through your chart setup and tools that gives you every tool you need to use with Elliott Wave Theory, how to use it and why, and the Elliott Wave 4 Beginners area where we go through each of the waves, how to use them, the corrective depth theory, the theory of alternation, the pivot, everything you need to know to understand this complex market. Now, the cool thing about both of these courses is if you want to get them at a discount, you can get $37 off and get both courses at one time. Now, if you want to get them for free, simply check out one of our monthly rooms, as they are included in this price. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, all of your Elliott Wave questions answered, a midday video where we go over exactly where we are in the counts and what to expect, as well as the training material you just saw. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing end day trades, so we do trade quite often in my room. If you're looking for futures trading, individual stocks, income trading, and advanced training, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, futures trading, income trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that absolutely crushes the market. He gets you in at a cheap price and gets you huge multiples on your money. It's how he structures those trades. It's so unique. Something you really have to see to understand, and that's another reason we give you that 7-day free trial. He also started a challenge account where he put $4,000 into an account, trading mini ES futures, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we'd love to have you in these rooms so we can all make money together. All right, our key takeaways for today. The market has turned very sloppy. We're very overlapping up here. We would expect a test of this 5,800 level and a potential break down to 5,740 to 5,725. Below that, things can accelerate quickly to the downside towards 5,600. If the bears or bulls are able to rally back over Friday's high and break out, then we would look for a move more directly towards 6,000. However, given our structure, that doesn't seem to be the primary case. Over on the NASDAQ, We have a breakout and fail situation. They broke above the highs, then turned right back down and are coming back down into support. They do need to hold that 20,444 level, which will be a key level for them. If they break that, we should see them test 20,000 pretty quickly. And through that, we're looking at that 19,833 level, which needs to hold to stop acceleration to the downside. If the bulls can hold 20,444 and press back higher over yesterday's high, then they can squeeze directly higher towards 21,000 plus. Guys, that is your market update for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow.